I really don't think Lucasfilm expected all of the heat that they've been getting over the past couple of weeks, but it's not slowing down. In fact, it seems like it's ramping up. I did want to touch on this really quick, though. It's nice to see that more people in the UFC have decided to step up and defend Gina Carano. It's the only place where people freely do it. Dana White, I like Dana White. He is not afraid to speak his mind. And the nice thing about the way he runs the UFC is both sides can say what they want. He doesn't muzzle anybody, which I think was the way to go. Whereas like in Hollywood, it's only one side that gets to run their mouth. Over there, everyone can speak what they want to say. Nobody's filtered. So I think that that's at least one way to go about it. You have voices from every side of the aisle speaking over there. But it's nice that somebody is willing to stand up. Not her co-stars from The Mandalorian, though. You know, they haven't stood up. They want to stay quiet because they're a bunch of cowards. But anyway, yesterday or the other day, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, Disney announced The Bad Batch. This is, of course, the next big show that's going to be streaming on Disney Plus that's Star Wars related. This is based on the Clone Wars company, I believe, and it's going to be a spinoff of that. Normally, people would be excited about a Clone Wars spinoff because it's a very loved show. And you would think that the fans would rally around this and be excited. Hey, we're getting some new Star Wars. It's Clone Wars related. Great, right? You would think that. But then you head on over to the official Star Wars channel, and you see that even right here, 6.6K dislikes, 1.5K likes. And it's not just on here. I'm going to show you some other stuff. Every time they post something, every time they announce something, the fans rush in and remind them that hashtag fire Kathleen Kennedy, hashtag justice for Gina. That's all that needs to be said, Disney. Disney, why do you hate strong, independent women? Are you misogynistic? Don't try to ruin my life with lies, and yours can be ruined with the truth. When yours can be ruined with the truth, Gina Carano. Fade in. What a woke move to remove the commentary and dislikes from the Oscars video. And so on and so on. Like right here, hashtag fire Kathleen Kennedy. Star Wars got ruined by KK. Bring back the EU and put the sequels where they belong, to the trash. Fire KK and her loyalists to show some goodwill. This isn't going away. This is not going away. And this is a new announcement. You would think that, hey, we're going to announce the Bad Batch. And I almost wonder if they've thrown this out there to try to sway everything away from Gina. Right? Okay, well, we have a new show coming out. Let's announce the date. I almost wonder if maybe they moved the date up, right? So that they could try to like get rid of this backlash, because it's not going away. In fact, it seems like it's just as strong as it was the day it happened when Gina got fired. It seems like it's just there's been no momentum loss. And I think that's a good thing, right? You know, I want to, you got to keep the pressure on Disney, because they need to realize this was a huge mistake. You shouldn't have done this. Like, you've really, really thrown a lot of goodwill out the window. All that goodwill that got built up with bringing Luke Skywalker back and the good stuff that the Mandalorian brought out, all of that's in the trash now. And they have nobody but to blame from themselves. They've empowered a weirdo mob on Twitter, okay, that doesn't buy anything. There's going to be no increase in Disney Plus subscriptions because you decided to please weirdos on Twitter. In fact, it's had the negative. Okay, don't ever forget that Twitter had to suppress hashtag cancel Disney Plus. Peaked at 101K tweets. Okay, you know that Lucasfilm tracked that. It's already been leaked out that they track and watch everything. So they're seeing all this backlash. You announced the Bad Batch, and you would think that there would be, oh, this is great, awesome to see. They also announced that they're bringing back Republic Commando, which is like, really, it's a fine game, but man, you didn't even remake it or anything. Whatever, lazy Lucasfilm. So you head over to their Twitter. It's the same thing. It's the same thing going on right here. The next The Bad Batch's next mission is about to begin. Click on it. What do all the comments say? Great. Now, hashtag fire Kathleen Kennedy because I won't pay for at Disney Plus until you do. Beep, bop, beep. It's the Mars rover.
What a story, Mark.
And it keeps going. You see this one right here. I'm going to pirate this, by the way. You C's ain't making any money off of me. You idiots bowed to the mob. Now they're after Rosario Dawson. You know it doesn't end right. Dumbest company ever. And that's totally true. They have been empowered by this. And now they believe that they can get Rosario Dawson fired. I don't think they're going to be able to get her fired. They have too much invested in Ahsoka, and they've already announced Ahsoka. I don't see them recasting her, but they're not going to stop. It's, in fact, going to get worse, and there's going to be hashtag fire Rosario Dawson. Probably every time they announce something with her, they're going to push that hashtag. And Disney deserves it. They deserve it because they've empowered a bunch of weirdos who aren't going to stop now. Rosario Dawson, Chris Pratt, that's going to be more of a Marvel problem, but it's all under the same Disney umbrella, right? So you're going to see more and more of that. They're eventually going to get Chris Pratt. The only thing that saves Chris Pratt is he's quiet and he doesn't say anything. He never really speaks his mind on social media. He never really says anything. He might post a picture on Instagram. He mostly stays on Instagram from what I've seen. He doesn't post too much over on Twitter. I think he knows like this is not a good place for him to post. But I think eventually they'll get him for something. They already tried to make fake tweets. I covered that a while ago. Let's make some fake tweets. Try to pass it off like he said it. It was so terrible. But the media was running with it like it was true. Like acting like that like was a real thing that happened almost. And they had to debunk it. Mostly false is what they were saying in headlines. It was such a joke. So, you know, it's sad to say, but it's probably only a matter of a time until they get him. And that's so stupid. I'm so tired of this. And, you know, I don't know when it's going to end, but it's at least not going to end anytime soon for Disney. I think they're going to continue to lose a lot of money. The fan base is really split down from this. In fact, it's like it was split down from what they did to Luke, and now it's split down again from this. But they don't care. They don't want your money anyway. I think they've made that a pretty solid point that they put out. They don't want your money. They want the weirdos on Twitter. That's who they want. They want their money. They don't want your money. Okay, they want the Raylos to throw them money. That's the money they really want. Raylo money. Anyway, thank you, Colby Covington, for sticking up for Gina. And, you know, I wish more people would. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Throw a like up, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out.